He says instead, he gives us a different option. He says there are those who are controlled by their flesh. But he says instead of being like them, be someone who's under the control of the spirit of love. It's here now that he's letting us know that in our freedom that we have options. If you're really saved, if you really gave your life to Jesus Christ, you're no longer dominated by demonic presence that helplessly controls you. He says that salvation that you receive from Jesus Christ now positions you as someone who has a choice. You have the ability to choose instead of this, I'm going to operate in this. And literally, the Apostle Paul declares unto us, we that are saved have options. And I love that about this particular text, because that means that I don't have to be controlled by every desire, every passion that enters into my mind, enters into my heart. With the authority of my oneness with Jesus Christ, I have options on how I live. Now you're acting cute right now, but there was a point in your life where every passion that jumped up in you, it controlled you, it dominated you, it ruled you. If the truth be told, if somebody made you mad, it was a license to cuss them out at the drop of a dime, because you were ruled by your passions. But aren't you glad that Jesus saved your soul and made you whole? And now at least you start thinking about a thing before you do it. Now at least if you slip and do it, you're convicted in your heart and you start saying, God, I should have did that a whole lot different. He says as believers, you now have options. Will somebody just shout to heaven, thank God for options? He says instead of living that way, live under the control of the spirit of love. And allow that spirit to make you serve others. Paul's not new to this. So notice the language of the text. Love should make you do it. Because your flesh ain't gonna want to. But love should be so great on the inside of you that when the fight jumps up into you, love says sit down, and you sit down. That love should be so great in you that when that person crosses you the wrong way and you want to cuss them out, that love has the authority to say shut your mouth, and you shut your mouth. Love should be so strong that in that moment of confrontation where they're acting like they want to go toe to toe, you just turn your back and you walk away and say, God, forgive them, for they know not what they do. I used to be just that ignorant, but you gave me grace.